Welcome back to S-Studio Car YouTube, the place where power meets passion and the future of machines comes alive. Today's video is something special, something mysterious, something that feels like it rolled straight out of a classified design vault. What you're about to see is not just another truck, not just another concept, but a machine built with purpose, dominance, and shadow in its DNA. This is the 2026 Shadow Hauler. At first glance, the Shadow Hauler doesn't scream for attention, it commands it. The body is carved like a stealth aircraft, sharp yet muscular, with deep character lines flowing from the aggressive front face all the way to the reinforced tailgate. The grille is massive but clean, finished in a dark obsidian mesh that seems to absorb light rather than reflect it. Slim adaptive LED matrix headlights slice through the darkness like twin blades, giving the truck a predatory stare. This isn't a design meant to look friendly. It's meant to look unstoppable. As the camera slowly circles around the front end, you can see the raised hood contours, engineered not only for visual drama but for performance breathing. Underneath that sculpted hood lies the heart of the beast, a newly developed 6.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8 hybrid powertrain. Yes, hybrid, but don't mistake that for softness. This system pushes out an estimated 820 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 1,050 pound-feet of torque. The electric motors are integrated directly into the transmission, delivering instant torque fill, eliminating turbo lag, and launching this massive hauler from 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds. For a full-size heavy-duty truck, that number sounds almost unreal. The Shadow Hauler rides on reinforced adaptive air suspension with real-time terrain scanning. Micro sensors beneath the chassis constantly analyze the road surface and adjust damping within milliseconds. Whether it's crawling over rocks, tearing through desert trails, or gliding across highways, the system keeps the body balanced and composed. Ground clearance can be adjusted with the push of a button, giving you both practicality and dominance in any environment. Now let's talk about presence. The side profile reveals 22-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in all-terrain performance tires designed specifically for high-torque loads. The wheel arches are wider than standard trucks, giving it that planted, almost armored stance. Hidden within the side steps are deployable rock sliders, electronically activated when off-road mode is engaged. Every detail has purpose. Nothing is just for show. Moving to the rear, the LED taillights are integrated into a smoked housing that stretches horizontally, giving the truck a wide, grounded look. The tailgate features a split-function system. It can open traditionally, fold down into a step, or slide laterally for tight spaces. Built into the bed are modular power outlets, air compressors, and concealed storage compartments lined with weather-sealed carbon composite panels. This truck isn't just built to haul cargo, it's built to command operations. But here's where things get interesting. The Shadow Hauler isn't just about brute force. It's also deeply intelligent. The 2026 model introduces an advanced AI-assisted driving system called Shadow Command. Using lidar, radar, and 360-degree camera arrays, the truck can autonomously handle trailer reversing, tight maneuvering, and even low-speed off-road navigation. There's also a convoy mode, allowing multiple Shadow Haulers to sync their driving data for coordinated fleet travel. It feels like military-grade technology adapted for civilian dominance. Step inside and the atmosphere changes completely. The cabin feels like a high-tech command center fused with luxury craftsmanship. The dashboard is wrapped in matte finished carbon fiber and dark leather stitched with subtle red accents. A massive 17-inch floating OLED display dominates the center console, paired with a 12-inch digital instrument cluster that can be customized for towing stats, performance telemetry, or off-road mapping. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and heated, with haptic feedback controls integrated seamlessly. The seats are ventilated, heated, and offer dynamic bolstering that adjusts during aggressive driving. Ambient lighting runs across the cabin in subtle lines, glowing softly in deep blue or crimson tones depending on drive mode. Sound insulation is extraordinary. At highway speeds, the cabin feels almost silent, despite the monstrous power sitting under the hood. Yet when you switch into performance mode, the active exhaust valves open, and the V8 roars with a deep, controlled aggression that echoes authority. Towing capability is where the shadow hauler truly lives up to its name. Rated to pull over 18,000 pounds, it handles heavy loads with confidence. The integrated smart hitch system measures tongue weight automatically and adjusts suspension accordingly. Cameras embedded in the side mirrors provide a transparent trailer view, making lane changes and reversing effortless. It's not just strength, it's controlled strength. Fuel efficiency might surprise you as well. Thanks to the hybrid system and regenerative braking, the shadow hauler achieves an estimated 22 miles per gallon combined, a remarkable number considering its output and size. The electric motor can even power tools or serve as a backup home generator in emergency situations. Safety features include predictive collision avoidance, adaptive cruise with terrain response, blind spot monitoring calibrated for trailers, and biometric driver recognition that personalizes seat position, drive modes, and display layouts the moment you step inside. The truck learns your habits and adapts over time. But beyond specs and technology, what makes the 2026 shadow hauler truly unique is its identity. It doesn't try to be flashy in the traditional sense. It embraces a darker, more calculated personality. The matte metallic paint options, midnight onyx, stealth graphite, and deep crimson shadow, enhance that aura. Even the branding is subtle, with a small illuminated emblem that glows faintly at night rather than shining brightly. This is a truck for those who don't need to shout. For those who move with purpose. For those who understand that real power doesn't beg for attention, it quietly dominates. As we wrap up today's deep dive, imagine this machine pulling into view at dusk, headlights cutting through the fading light, engine humming with restrained force. The 2026 shadow hauler isn't just transportation. It's a statement of control, intelligence, and raw capability blended into one formidable package. If this is the direction trucks are heading, the future looks bold, powerful, and unapologetically dark. This has been S Studio Car YouTube. Stay tuned, stay driven, and as always, keep your engines ready for what's next.